Welcome to tonight's Tuesday Travel Chat. I'm one of your hosts, Julia. Tonight, we also have with us Bob Cook from Go Travel and Jason Sherry from Tribute Festival. We've had so many questions about the upcoming cruise, all about with your favorite Elvis Tribute Artists this coming February 2022. So excited to talk about it tonight. I am going to let Jason take it away.
Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. For those of you we haven't seen in a long time, boy, it's great to be back doing shows. We had our great Elvis week this year in August. We went to Georgia in September to make up for the festival we had to cancel in March. We're getting ready for some shows in upstate New York and then off to Ocean City. And it's just great to be back out there promoting shows, bringing all the fans and all of the performers together again. We're so excited to have you all with us. Thank you for all of you guys who joined us at the event so far and are coming up to other events. But tonight we're here to talk about the Tribute Cruise. We've been getting calls. Is the cruise going to happen? What are the COVID protocols? What's going on with this? What's going on with this? And we just wanted to all get together quickly for a little Q&A. We'll do a brief overview of some of the things we know about what's going on right now, but mostly just to reassure you all that we are planning to sail on February 19th on an 8-night cruise in the Caribbean. We are going on the Allure of the Seas, which is a beautiful ship, one of the biggest ships in the Royal Caribbean line. And if you could look at the lineup right there with all the places we're stopping, the stops are great. Everything is great that we have planned for you. We've got talent coming, and all of the Royal Caribbean entertainment offerings as well. So we're just so excited to get on the ship and get going.
Well, and with that, shall we jump it over to Bob to just talk about some of the big questions that have been going on?
What's going on?
Well, I seem to have become the expert in COVID and protocols and things going on for different cruises. But let me tell you this. Right now, Royal Caribbean has been maintaining a wonderful protocol requiring everyone to be vaccinated, show proof of your vaccination, and now take a test 2 days before sailing. We're going to go on the assumption that that's what's going to happen in February. And if it isn't, that's even better. So right now, the current protocols are you have to be fully vaccinated at least 2 weeks prior to departure. So you have to complete your last vaccination 2 weeks prior. You have to do a test 2 days prior to sailing. You can get it done at a lab. It's called a rapid antigen test. You can do it in a lab. You can do it from your home. There's actually a home kit. And rather than trying to explain it, I am actually taking the test a week from Friday. So we're going to videotape it and put it on Facebook. We'll put it on Tribute Facebook. We'll put it anywhere we can to show you how easy it is to do that. Once you do that, you go to the pier, you're vaccinated, your vaccination card, on you go. The ship essentially is fully vaccinated. The only people unvaccinated at this point are children under 12 years old. And that may change for the requirement for COVID. They're talking about giving children the vaccine starting in November. If there are children traveling, they will have to follow that protocol. Also, for the people who are not vaccinated with the children, there are separate parts of the ship for them. And your daily planner says E for everyone can go to this venue, or V for vaccinated. Now, the casino, obviously, no children are allowed there, but it is a fully vaccinated scene, so no mask. The protocols will vary from cruise to cruise, but if you want to wear a mask, you can. We've had some people says, I want to wear my mask. That's fine. You can. It's your cruise. But if they're not required, our venue should not require it because everyone we have going is fully vaccinated at this point, from what we know. And I'm very proud of that fact because it really shows. We were worried because when you have a large group from all over the country, you get the vaxxers and the anti-vaxxers. But you guys, we've had almost 90% respond to the survey. And what was that? The full response for that? You're ready to cruise based on the current protocol. So that we're proud of you. We're glad you're doing it. And the other 10%, come on, you can join us and make the change. What's going on with Royal Caribbean itself? There's a couple of different things that they do. First off, for those of you who have not cruised this year, I have 4 times already. There are protocols. Royal Caribbean has a healthy panel that came up with protocols. They exceed what the CDC wanted for the ships. It's everything from constant cleaning. They will not, most of the time now, they're only coming into your cabin once a day. You say, I want my bed made in the morning or the evening, to limit that contact for you. Always constantly cleaning. When I was on a Royal Caribbean ship a few weeks ago, they were constant. If I walked down a rail, there was people cleaning the rail. The big thing that they found is a very good hindrance for COVID transmission is the air circulation on the ships. Your cabin is circulated every 5 minutes. The public rooms are circulated, I believe, every 2. So every bit of air in that room is taken out, gone through a micron filter, and cleansed. And it is proven that it does capture the COVID. So very, very proud about that. So, but we will keep you informed as to what the restrictions are. Yes, Julie, you had a question?
Well, I know that you've already been cruising, so you've experienced
Yes.
all this firsthand, but also it's been very interesting us inside the industry to watch how many cruises have gone, and specifically within the Royal Caribbean group, some interesting facts, Bob.
Yes, 0.000842. 41 cases of COVID have been reported on Royal Caribbean ships out of 500,000 passengers sailing. And those 41 cases were not just tested positive, they actually had COVID. And Royal Caribbean, on their dime, flew them home in a private medevac jet right to their hometown. So they brought you back where you wanted to go, not just to the port. So Royal Caribbean has stepped up to the plate. Royal Caribbean really believes in it. Yes, Jason.
And Bob, just so people understand who are booked on the cruise, the testing, if you do the test at home, is that something you have to pay for yourself, or is that something Royal provides for you?
No, you do have to pay for the test at home.
And so how much is that test?
2 kits are $69, 3 kits are $99. They always encourage you to have an extra kit in case there's an error, but you don't have to do that. So if you live in an area where it's difficult to get a high or a rapid test result, and there are some places in the country you can't, then I would suggest you do the at-home test if it's required. If not, you may go to a CVS, a Walgreens, a Duane Reade's, any place that is doing the test. As long as it's a rapid test and you get the results in about 2 hours, you're fine.
And you mentioned last time that we met about the hands-free boarding of the ship.
Everything is hands-free boarding. You have to download the app. The app has absolutely everything on it. It has all the reservations you make. It gives you the daily planner on there, and you're still going to get a paper daily planner, but you don't need it. But if you can get your app filled, your processing time at the pier is less than 3 minutes. After you go through security, it's about 3 minutes before you're heading to board the ship.
So you're not going to be in that big room with 300 people waiting to get on board.
At this point, everyone has to sign up for a boarding time. 12:30 is usually when it starts. Right now, cruises are sailing at 7 o'clock at night. So boarding is from 12:30 until almost 5 o'clock. If you don't choose a time, you will be assigned a time. If you're traveling with friends, you want to make sure that you coordinate the times. We're going to give a full video explanation of all of that. But yes, definitely download the app. Get a smartphone. If you don't have one, get one now. It will make your life so much easier. And even once you've uploaded your passport picture, when you're coming off the ship, you don't even have to show your passport anymore. It's all facial recognition.
Awesome.
And Bob here, Dorothy asks specifically, traveling from another state, how can she get the test done to comply? And I think,
Dorothy, you can get the test done at any CVS, Duane Reade, any place that has a pharmacy that does testing. If you're driving down, and some people I know are driving, and they might be spending 2 or 3 days to get here, bring a laptop so that you can do the mobile test. Don't count on finding a lab close to you that can give you the results in time. Don't delay. At this point, Royal Caribbean is doing testing at the pier. It's $150. And if you test positive and you can't go on the cruise, they don't give you your money back. If you test positive for COVID, when you do your test, full refund, no questions.
So
at this point.
Just to clarify, if you do your test in advance,
Yes.
and you test positive and they won't let you on the ship, you get your money back.
Yes, at this point, yes.
Ship and you don't, and you take the test there, then you're responsible for the cost.
It's bye-bye money. Yes.
Here, this is another great question. Some people don't have a way to download the app. If I can, but use my roommates use my app. If I can.
Yes, because you are both technically listed on the app at check-in. It's one reservation number, so two people can share. A lot of husbands and wives will share that. So yes, you can use the app.
As long as you're in that reservation.
In that reservation number. They have to be in that reservation. Now, they are working on things. I have some clients sailing. We have another group sailing in 2 weeks, and 2 or 3 of the ladies don't have it. Royal Caribbean said, they're not going to turn you down, but you have to make sure you do the test. If you don't have the app, they can help you, but it's really going to prolong your entry into the ship.
And we'll get all of those instructions up on the website. Yes. Month, 2 months before. As soon as we know what the protocols are for our ship, we will have a COVID protocol page on the website, which will say, here, this is what you need to do. We'll give you all the resources we can. If we could find locations in and around the port in Fort Lauderdale for people to get testing, we'll put all that information up there. So we will provide everything we can to make this as easy as possible. And Bob, since the majority of our group comes from our hotel on bus, we will all have check-in times that are together so that they can unload and just go right through.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we're going to.
Another quick question here,
Mary Lee. Okay, Mary Lee, for the documentation for the test, you must have photo ID. It's a whole protocol that you'll see me do in a week and a half, but you need photo ID, passport or driver's license that you will hold up to show. They will actually take a picture of it, so make sure it corresponds. And that's what you'll need. It doesn't, even if you're bringing a passport, it doesn't have to be the passport for the test. It just has to be something showing your name, your date of birth.
And Bob, Jason, I just want to reiterate, because I'm seeing lots of questions on, I don't know if I can download it, or even this one right here from Jody, we've never taken a cruise. Will we get all the information we need? Yes, you will. We're going to provide all of that. You're going to get to see Bob. We're going to share that video of Bob actually taking the test, all of that. And then as we get closer to the time, we're going to let you know for your specific cruise. It's just we're waiting on Royal Caribbean to know everything for your specific cruise. Once we have all that information, we really, as Jason said, we're going to have it blasted everywhere so that you will know for sure.
Yeah, I have to say that these days, with ease of communication with Facebook, with other apps where we can send something to people with a video, it makes everyone's life so much easier. It's a uniform delivery of the information to everyone. For the cruise I have sailing in 2 weeks, we've been doing an email a week for the last 4. We do an email a week until sailing. We will remind you to do stuff. We'll tell you didn't complete your check-in, and Julia, your mother didn't do hers. For the cruise coming up, tell her. She's my boss. She signs my checks, and I'm telling her she has to do it. So we will keep you so informed that you're going to get tired of hearing us, but I'd rather you get tired of hearing from us than say, I never knew.
And that's not what we do. As soon as the video that's posted, that Bob posts with the test, we'll link to that on all of our Facebook pages as well as on the cruise website itself, so that, maybe what we need to do is start that COVID resources tab on our website, and we'll start linking those things right up there. So you'll get all of that information.
Yeah.
And a quick reminder, do let us know your questions in the comments. Obviously, we've run through all of the protocols as much as we know at the moment. But if there are other questions about your cruise, feel free to jump those in. But in the meantime, I'm going to bring on Missy Abney and let her say hello. Yes, go ahead, Bob.
I just want to say something. If you don't have a passport, this is the time to apply. Passports are now taking 16 weeks. So apply now, and you may pay to expedite it. It's going to be the easiest form of ID rather than having to bring your birth certificate and marriage license and all this other stuff. Thank you. Sorry.
No problem. Missy, how's it going? Do you have any comments or anything for everybody? Oh, she's muted.
You're
Mike.
muted.
Mickey, Mike, you're muted.
There
I
she is.
see that. I said we're still booking, and people are still calling. They're still interested. So bookings are going fast. So you do need to go ahead and try. If you're wanting to go ahead and call us so that you could get booked.
Yes.
Excellent.
An interesting question just popped up from Madonna. What are the ports requiring for you to get on and off the ship?
At this point, to get off and on the ships in the ports, right now, you have to go in the COVID bubble, which means you have to take the cruise lines excursions, which are vested for everything. Every place they go, the people have been vaccinated. Royal Caribbean has provided vaccines in the islands for most of their tour operators. The buses will be specially cleaned. The drivers, anyone you meet will be vaccinated. So right now, you do have to go into the COVID bubble. We think that's going to change because COVID is the rates of infection are dropping dramatically. 35% since September 1st. That was in the New York Times the other day. So we think that there's going to be a little more of what we used to know, or what we knew casual cruising was. But if not,
right now, don't book third-party excursions.
No.
Book all of your excursions through Go
Right.
Travel and Royal Caribbean, and
Right.
then you'll
Yeah.
be safe. And then, if for any reason they have to cancel it, it'll be part of our package, and they'll
Yes.
take care of you.
yes, full refund. We already had it happen. So yeah, it's very easy to do it that way. Normally we do a third party because we like to keep the people together, but this time no, we're gonna play by the rules.
And I just want to point out, if you have any questions about booking, if you have any other questions, we will be monitoring this chat over this next week here. So you feel free, even if you're watching on replay, we'll try to get all those questions answered for you. But I know that Jason wanted to talk a little bit about the entertainment.
Yeah, we have a fabulous lineup of performers coming again to entertain you. All of them have been on the cruise with us over the course of the last 5 years. Dean Z, Dwight Eisenhower, Taylor Rodriguez, Travis Powell, Ben Thompson, and Mark is new. If we can get Mark out of Australia, he'll be on the cruise. We still don't know if that's going to happen yet, but we're hoping that it will. And we have, as you probably knew from the announcements of the live chat, we have a very special guest with us tonight. I know a lot of you are looking forward to seeing him. You haven't seen him in a while. Can we bring Dion?
Here we go. There he is.
Hey, it's
Hello,
Diogo.
everybody. So
How
nice
are you,
to see
sir?
you all. I'm doing great. As you all know, I'm here back in Brazil, and I'm so looking forward to get to be with you all on the cruise. And it's gonna be my second appearance in America since this craziness started. First of all, I'm gonna be in Pigeon Forge a couple of weeks before, but this is gonna be such a fun cruise, and I'm looking forward to join you all. And I don't know if you already mentioned, but the fun starts in the night before. So we're gonna have a welcome reception, and of course, for those who are booking and signing under my name, we're planning something very special for you all. And I'm just looking forward to join you and hang out with you fans. And I've been away from the country for almost 2 years now, and the things are starting to get back to normal. I'm fully vaccinated, just mentioning. And I can't wait to see you all. So nice to see you.
We can't wait to see you either. It's been too long. We're looking forward to it.
I agree. Thank you.
I don't think we have that much. I did see a couple questions pop up.
Yeah.
Yep, sure.
About the percentage of people who are going to be on the cruise.
That has not been determined. Currently, the cruise lines have been traveling with 50 to 60%. We had someone that was just on the Allure last week, and there were 3,000 guests with the ship can hold 6,600, so there were about 50% occupancy. We can usually tell what the occupancy is and what they're doing by what's left to sell. That's the key. And it goes in there 0, 0, 1, 2. So thank goodness we have our group pricing.
You explained to me once that one of the reasons why there are fewer passengers on board is because they're using cabins to increase the staff level, so there are fewer pursers in each room. Is that protocol still in place?
Yes, it is. At this point, it still is. They're trying to keep almost every other cabin free unless you're traveling with someone who's in the cabin next door. They are not fully staffed. That's why at this point there is no dinner buffet at this point, but we expect that to change by Thanksgiving. So that's what they're doing. They're being very careful. If you look at a map of cabins for sale, every other one is blacked out.
Dee, I hope you're reading the comments. There's a lot of people in there saying hello to you.
I cannot read that right now, but
So you'll have to go back through when when it posts on Facebook and say hello to everyone. But they're all sending you wonderful greetings and looking forward to seeing you and saying how nice it is to see your smile after all these years.
That's nice. I just can't wait to be back with you all and to hang out with the fans and to be able to catch up with you. And it's been too long.
Are you tired of performing in front of the mirror?
Actually, I am. I have a picture of an audience in front of me all the time. So, but it's a totally different thing when you have the live performance experience, and I'm certainly missing that.
Well, we're missing you.
Hello, Mary, Yolanda, Joanne. Very nice to see you all.
This is a great question. Will we be having Jeopardy? Do we know yet?
Will we be having Jeopardy? We will be having Jeopardy or a variation thereof of the game show theme for sure. We are trying to be a little creative. We've done Jeopardy now for 5 years, and maybe we're going to throw something else in there, but certainly that opportunity to see the performers in person, out of character, and just being themselves and having a whole lot of laughs is something we will never do without.
Fantastic. Well, I think we've gone through our quick little update. We just wanted to make sure that we keep the ball rolling, that any major initial questions get answered, but we can't wait to talk to you very soon about more of the details once Royal Caribbean comes out with that. But we just want you to know that the vibe is super positive. Everyone we are talking to about booking is just thrilled and can't wait to get on that cruise. And we can't wait to see you all. Jason, any final words? And then we'll get out of here for the evening.
That last slide, we need to hit that last slide. Book now. If you want to come, if you're not booked on this cruise, the cabins are running out quickly. So if you're on the fence, if you're one of those people who's waiting to decide, don't be waiting because you're not sure where we're going to sail. Right now, Royal Caribbean will take care of you if anything happens and we don't sail for a reason. So book your cabin, get your name on the list. It's possible that we may not be able to accommodate the number of people we have in the past simply because of the number of cabins that are available to us. So it will more than likely be a very intimate group, and you'll get more time with the guys, and you'll get better seats at the shows, and it could actually be a very unique experience this year because you might have a lot more upfront one-on-one time with the performers.
Fantastic.
That's all I got.
In the meantime, keep watching the Tribute Festival Facebook page and webpage, and any of your emails from Jason and Tribute Festival. They'll keep you posted on anything that's going on. And feel free to reach out to Go Travel if you have any specific travel questions. We would love to answer those for you. But in the meantime, I think everybody just have a fabulous evening. Diogo, thank you for joining.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Yeah, we'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.